When Matlhogonolo asked me to say a few words on occasion of his graduation, the first thing that came to my mind was, what does a father say? What does a father say to and about a child who has not only exceeded the expectation of the father, but actually goes on to reframe, to reimagine, and to fundamentally upgrade the content of the father's expectation? And does so in ways that the father could have never imagined. What then does the father say under such circumstances? What does a father say when his child does him so proud, so that the thoughts, the feelings, the words that rage inside threaten to dissolve into a liquid called tears? What does a father say? Where does a father go to shop for words, for verbs, for adverbs, for nouns, for pronouns, for prefixes and suffixes, conjunctions and interjections, phonemes and graphemes, with which to express the sheer delight, the pure joy, the fierce pride, the utter glee? Where does one find the words with which to capture the overwhelming attitude of gratitude that one feels at this time? What does a father say? Alongside Ntate Martin Manye Thamaga and Ms. Manye, I stand here today as the proudest parent in the world. I'm sure I speak also for Ritsukhofaditswe and Riamlebucha, Matlhogonolo's siblings, when I say their brother has not only made them proud today, but he has also inspired them towards the acquisition of skills and knowledge in their chosen field, so that each of the next few years we shall gather like this to celebrate Ritsukhofaditswe and Riamulebucha's graduations. Now that you know you have a guest speaker on tap. May Sizwe and the entire squad of friends that Matlhogonolo has assembled all through his childhood feel not only pride, but the need to match up with Matlhogonolo in the skills and knowledge acquisition stakes. And Matlhogonolo, your son Liago Tsireletso may not fully understand the meaning of either your degree or your qualification now, but I am sure that Joy, his brainy and beautiful mom, will do her best to explain it all to him, so that soon enough Liago will not only aspire to be like you, but to do better than you. Wow. For that, my friends, is what this game of inspiration is all about. That, my friends, is what succession planning is all about. It is when children set the bar higher than their own parents. Exactly. Most black parents who are my age and my type and my size, we fret and we want and we worry and we hope and we pray and we urge and we push. Sometimes we even bully our children to become successful. But we often discover to our chagrin that there is a conceptual chasm between how we as parents define success and how our children understand success. But today, as we celebrate Matlhogonolo's fine achievement, we are in that rare but unique place, a special moment when the parental conceptions of success coincide with and overlap with the child's conception of success. It is a moment of generational resonance. It is a moment to be savored. It is a moment to be deliberately and indelibly inscribed on the walls of our memories. Whatever the generational differences in conceptions of success may be, however differently young people may understand success, what has become indisputable is that in the 21st century, success is inconceivable and success is unattainable without the acquisition of the requisite skills. Matlhogonolo could not have acquired a better qualification than the Bachelor of Science specializing in computer science and mathematics. For here's the thing. The streets of the 21st century are littered with data and inundated with data flows. In the streets of the 21st century, organisms of the human and the machine kind are only a conglomeration of algorithms. In those streets, machines are far more intelligent than human beings. And soon enough, these machines may know us far better than we know ourselves, if they don't already. But we must keep trying to understand these machines. Fortunately, our skilled, well-equipped and knowledgeable young people like Matlhogonolo do not only speak our languages, they also speak the languages of the machines. The machines are coming. Maybe they are here already. So Matlhogonolo does not only speak English, he speaks Java. He does not only speak Setswana, he speaks Android. He does not only speak Xitsonga, which Sizwe taught him. He also speaks iOS. Yes. He does not only speak isiXhosa, he speaks Python. He does not only speak Chivenda, he also speaks SQL, whatever it is. And he speaks many other languages, which poor old humanities professors like myself have never heard about. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are in good hands. There's no need to panic about the meaning and the effects of 5G. There's no need to panic about artificial intelligence and machine learning. Matlhogonolo and his peers will hold our hands as we walk deeper and deeper into that whole new world. Matlhogonolo and his age mates will translate our languages and our needs into the languages of the machines and vice versa. Our lives can only get better. But then again, I must issue the salutary warning. In the 21st century, change is not only constant, but knowledge grows old very quickly. Scarce skills become quickly dispensable, and qualifications reach their expiry dates very quickly. As Charles Darwin taught us in the 19th century already, the fittest always survive. In the 21st century, the fittest are those who are constantly learning a new skill. Gone is a time when the knowledge one acquired in the process of doing a certificate, a diploma, or a degree was enough to last a lifetime. Today, half the things you learn as you acquire your degree, the things which you thought were absolutely necessary, become obsolete, obsoletely irrelevant by the time you finish your degree. The 21st century belongs to the constant gardeners of knowledge. It belongs to the continuous learners. It belongs to the fanatical learners. It belongs to the lifelong learners. So, Matlhogonolo, you must not and you cannot rest on your laurels. You have to keep learning. You have to keep adding to your knowledge. Think about this. 15 years ago, there was no Facebook, there was no Twitter, and there was no thing called a smartphone. Today, the number of people on Facebook are almost twice the population of the entire African continent. So, while members of the Midrand-based Pan-Africanist Parliament entertain us by punching and kicking one another on television, someone should inform them that actually they and the presidents of their member states have already been overtaken by events, because in fact, 37-year-old Mark Zuckerberg, CEO of Facebook and WhatsApp, is the real president of the real United States of Africa, of which Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana and Muammar Gaddafi of Libya could only dream. And while we are at that, someone should go whisper into the ear of our own president, Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa, that his family meeting speeches may have far less influence on the lives of South Africans than the influence of Jack Dorsey, Noah Glass, B. Stone, and Evan Williams, the founders of Twitter. After all, the 192 million persons signed up for Twitter are more than 3 times the population of South Africa. And let me say, as I wind down, ngaphandle kwamathandabuzo mna ndicinga into yokubana utata wakho wena Matlhogonolo uMichael Jabulani Dayele okuzalayo ukujongile njengamanje, uyazinca kwaye unebhongo neqhayiya ngempumelelo yakho, umonwabisile gqithi utata wakho namhlanje. Goba Manye ke tlhaela le go gangwa ke mafuku a go fetisa le go tlhalosa ditebogo tsa me go lona. Pelo ya me e tshweu jwaka maswe a kgomo e sa tswa go tsala. Ke motlotlo tota le go ikgantsha thata ka tsela e le godisitseng setlogolwana sa lona ka teng, go akaretsa le bokgoni le botswerere jwa gagwe jwa dipalo go tsa mathematics. Matlhogonolo a re mebala e metle e re e bonang mo go ena go akaretsa katlego le phitlhelelo ya gagwe ke ka ntlha ya tsela eo le mo godisitseng ka teng. Re le lobogane go menagane ka tiro e ntle ya go rotloetsa Matlhogonolo Dikheo Manye ebile e le setlogolo sa kwa Gamanye le sweu la setlhake se ana phuka mofukeng wa ga Motlatla, mofukeng wa go bina kwena ke letodi le gana letsholo yo a reng khaja a se gadimane o gadimana fela kwa ntweng wena silalume se se biti se se tlhaga ka tlhago ebile o swile ka tsalo phuka o kubo ye tlhaga e tshweu. Congratulations.